The lower the distance of the trip, the least likely people are to buckle up. 48% of seatbelt drivers that were killed in car crashes in 2016 were not wearing their seatbelts.
Causes of crashes can be inattention, driving too fast, following too closely, drunk driving, or speeding.
Drivers who use handheld devices are 4 times more likely to get in a crash serious enough to injure themselves, and 25% of crash fatalities are due to distracted driving.
Each day, 11 teens die as a result of texting and driving. Texting while driving is 6 times more likely to cause an accident than driving under the influence of alcohol.
24% of weather-related vehicle crashes occur on snowy, slushy, or icy pavement, and 15% happen during snowfall or slush.
Inspect and maintain your tires, battery, and brakes.
Carry the necessary automotive tools and schedule routine maintenance.
Scraper, a blanket, a flashlight, and jumper cables.
Avoid distractions and slow down in bad weather.
Be prepared, wear and have proper clothing available, have a flashlight in your vehicle, have a blanket and food, maintain at least half a tank of gas during the winter.
All right, I'm here to talk about weather-related accidents. In the United States, there's about 5.8 million accidents every year, and 21% of those, or 1.2 million, are related to weather. So one of the things as a part of our Safe, Honorable, Successful we talk a lot about is keeping students safe. That is a primary area that we always ask folks to slow down, make sure that they're driving at safe speeds, especially when there's water on the road with hydroplaning. Many of those conditions where it's icy are a contributing factor to major accidents, not only here in Salina, but across the state and nation as well.
Driver safety and parking lot safety is very important at both high schools here in town. Different things that both students and parents and even people passing through this area do need to keep in mind is that you do need to drive slowly and responsibly through parking lot and also on side streets. We have many older kids and also younger kids kind of walking through on their way home or to school each day, so it's definitely important to be paying attention to your surroundings and your environment. And that also means definitely put the phone down as you're going through parking lots and side streets where there's going to be a lot of traffic, whether it be vehicle traffic or foot traffic by students or parents walking around the area.
In order to provide the safest possible situation for all students and drivers is to be wearing your seatbelt, staying off your electronic devices, looking out for who's in your immediate vicinity, and obeying all the traffic signs and patterns.
Okay, the topic I'm going to focus on today is texting while driving. I'm going to hit you with some facts right away. Every day in the United States, 11 teens die from texting and driving or distracted driving. It's estimated that 1.6 million crashes happen annually from texting and driving, or I should say from distracted cell phone use. 391,000 injuries in those wrecks. So if I could encourage you students to do anything, it'd be to put your phone down. You've all heard the term arrive alive. Make sure you delay your messaging or put on do not disturb so that you can arrive safely. Other than that, make sure you wear your seatbelts. Do Trooper Ben proud and put your seatbelt on. And you guys stay safe on the roads out there.
The number one cause of teenage death in the United States is traffic accidents. Accidents specifically number one, traffic accidents being the number one type of accident. So when we look at what we need to do to make sure kids are safe, yeah, we talk about good decision making. You know, we don't want them to be impaired when they're driving, being under the influence, that kind of thing. But the number one thing that we need to focus on is driving. If we're talking about protecting teenage lives, driving would be the number one thing to look at.
Safety in our parking lot. Parent driving in, students coming out of doors, people going really fast. We all need to be pretty careful about what we're doing and where we're going. Parents, if you're coming in that north parking lot, make sure that you're using the circle drive. And if you are waiting for a student, go ahead and park as opposed to stand and waiting. Students are coming in pretty fast and leaving pretty fast. In our student parking lot, students, let's make sure that we are watching when we back up. We don't want to hit anybody. We need to make sure that everyone is being safe in the parking lots.
I think one of the important things that students need to remember when talking about safety and driving is, I think it's important to stay off of their phones. And I think that's adults too. I think sometimes we point the finger at students, but I think all ages do that, and you hear that notification come in and it's really difficult, and I think it's very important that you just don't pick up that phone, don't lose your attention when you're driving, because that's when accidents happen.
Teens face a $60 fine while adults have a $30 fine for not wearing their seatbelts.
Hey, I'm Officer Lemon, School Resource Officer over at S.A.F.E High School. I just want to address distracted driving, texting and driving. We all know we shouldn't do it. And just for those in Salina who would like to know the fine, it is a $50 fine plus court costs if you get caught using your wireless device. Thank you and have a great day.